Hello guys, welcome back. So now here, okay, so we are in new GL guys, and that too in parallel accounting or parallel reporting. So while creation of ledger group guys, right, we are facing an issue here, right? Now let me open. What is the error? Look at here. This is the error. It's pretty simple. When I'm going to set up this ledger group, right? When I save it, right? Okay. Error in ledger UM. Okay, this is a different ledger group guys. Look at here, this is the error message. If you check this message number on Google, right, you won't be having a perfect answer guys for this one. You won't be having any perfect answer for this code, for this message number. Okay, now what is the logic? I'll explain. So this is now anyway we came to know what is the where is the error, like this error belongs to this ledger group, right? Certain inconsistencies are there. Just you do one thing, you just come back. Okay, now go to you. Look at here. Here we are having two different ledger, TM and TU. Okay, so TM is a representative ledger and TU is normal, right? Now what is this representative ledger guys? I've explained the logic. Pretty simple, but pretty unique. Right? If anybody asks the questions, what do you mean by representative ledger? Hardly 1% of the candidates will be able to respond. Right? So don't focus on this configurations, T code or path or something. We need to, in the sense, you guys have to be stronger in terms of logics. Right? Now, so a representative ledger. And again, I told you guys, whenever you select the representative ledger, right, there are certain conditions you must have to follow. Which are the conditions? That's already anyway. This PPT will be shared to you, don't worry. So these are the conditions which I have explained in detail. Now, first of all, we'll do one thing. You just do one thing. Let me, okay. So we'll check here for this UM, what is the problem? So we are having two ledgers, TM and TU. You just do one thing, guys. This is Brazilian variant, right? Okay. First of all, you go to some and give your TM. TM is using fiscal year variant PS, and you go to set TU. TU is using K4. Now, what do you have to do? Check here PS. Everything is fine in this fiscal year variant. It is July to June, right? And of course, it is set up perfectly. There is no any problem, right? July to June. This is perfect. No problem with this fiscal year variant. Now, what is the then go to K4. Look at here, guys. There is a problem in K4. Okay. Generally, the K4. Now look at here. The K4 must be a calendar year. Generally, standard SAP has given this one as a calendar year, right? Now, calendar year. But now what is happening? Somebody has removed the check mark and somebody has created this K4 as April to March. April to March, right? Now, look at here. If you have a look here against UN, it was being used by a company code called, I think, PCS1. This one was the company code. So if you check, TCS1. Look at here, TCS1. So if you check BY6, TCS1, which fiscal year variant it is? Fiscal year variant is this. It means if you check here, T3, this is April to March only, I think. Yes, April to March. It means the company code is using which fiscal year variant? It is TC, which is April to March. Okay. Now I'll do one thing, guys. Okay. So these things. So just let me do one thing. So now here, what is happening, guys? Company code. Company code is using April to March, and then they're having like TM and TU. Then what is happening, guys? TM and TU. So TU is using K4, but K4 is TU is using K4, and this K4 is April to March only. Okay, this K4 is nothing but April to March only, and TM is using PS. This is July to June. Okay, of course, bit difficult, right? Bit difficult for other people, not for you people, right? Okay, so look at here. Company code is using April to March. TM, this is another non-leading ledger which is using July to June, and TU. Even though it is K4, which is supposed to be Jan to December, but somebody has created this one K4, somebody has changed from Jan to December to April to March. Okay. Now here, if you check this ledger group UM, okay. So here TM is selected as a representative ledger. TM means this one is selected as a representative ledger, right? Which is incorrect. Which is incorrect selection. Why, guys? The reason behind is I told you here that you have to follow now. If all ledgers have different fiscal year variant to the company code, right? Then any ledger can be a representative ledger. So here, for these two ledgers, a ledger group got created. Let's suppose this UM is having only two ledgers, TM and TU. So if all ledgers, if TM and TU, right, have a different fiscal year variant to the company code, it means if both ledgers are using different fiscal year variant compared to company code, then anyone can be selected as a representative ledger, right? But in this case, what is happening? This is not the case here. TM is using April to March. Sorry, TM is using July to June. TM is using July to June, and TU is using April to March. TU is using April to March. In that case, what happened, guys? If there are two ledgers, A and B, and ledger A, okay, now, so look at here. Instead of A and B, now I'm going to keep TM and TU. If there are two ledgers, TM and TU, and ledger, let's suppose TU, with the same fiscal year variant as a company code. Ledger TU is the same fiscal year variant as a company code. Here also April to March, and here also April to March. So ledger TU, okay. No, sorry, let me open this one. Look at here, guys. It's pretty simple. Ledger TU is using same fiscal year variant as a company code, right? That's what. So if two ledgers are there, TM and TU, ledger TU is the same fiscal year variant as company code, and ledger TM with a different fiscal year variant to the company code, then ledger TU must be the representative ledger. Ledger TU must be the representative ledger. So here what is happening, guys? Because ledger TU is having the same fiscal year variant. Okay, ledger TU is having same fiscal year variant with the company code. TU is having same fiscal year variant with the company code. Here also April to March. Here also April to. So this is not the case here. So instead of TU, this TM got selected, right? So I'll tell you guys, generally what happened, somebody has created this ledger group, right? At the time of creation of this ledger group, what happened, guys? At the time of creation of this ledger group, K4 was a calendar year. So that is why at the time of creation of this ledger group, system allowed that user to select this TM as a representative ledger. But later on what happened? Somebody has changed this K4 from calendar year to non-calendar year. And what is happening, guys? Because of that, one inconsistency has happened. And this is why this error is taking place. Right? This is what you have to understand, guys. Now, here what will happen if this error is going to take place, right? No matter whichever you post or whatever things you guys are going to search on Google, no way, you guys are not going to find anywhere. You search anywhere in this entire portal or Google or whatever it is, nowhere it is available. Very rare what you say this one, isn't it? But yes, when you guys practice, of course, you don't know what kind of error may appear, right? So this is what the logic here. So TU was supposed to be representative ledger, but now TM got selected, and it is like a, so this is the incorrect. What is this one? As per this rules, right? TU must be a representative ledger, but now here TM is representative ledger. So what is the solution? Pretty simple, guys. The solution is pretty simple. Here, once you have created a ledger group, you cannot delete it. You cannot delete. Okay, and you cannot change the fiscal year variant against this ledger, TU or TM. Okay, you cannot change the fiscal year variant. What we have to do, as I told you, when somebody, when somebody was like, when this ledger group was created, at that point of time, K4 was a calendar year, but later on it was changed by someone and made it non-calendar year. So once again, we can restore this setting. Okay, instead of this non-calendar year, you make it calendar year, right? You make it calendar year. This is how what is happening, guys. You will be able to, once this, because this one itself has created inconsistencies, guys. That is why even in our case also the same logic, same thing is there, and that is why I was not able to create this group, okay, based on same logic, isn't it? Of course, for you people also, since everything I have explained just now, right, this one, or else in previous session I have explained the logic behind representative ledger, the logic of this ledger groups and all, right? So you have to watch those video one by one, isn't it? And then you'll be able to understand this logic. First of all, you save it. Apply a check mark here, add a calendar year, and you just save this setting. So what will happen? Now look at here. It means whatever non-calendar year related setting is there, that is gone. If you applied a check mark, then in background here in periods you won't be finding anything, right? It's gone. Simply this is calendar year. You can give it line to this. Yes. Okay. And once it is done, then what happens, guys? Then you just do one thing. Then come back here. Now it means the inconsistency was here in this ledger group. Now what is happening? We have restored the previous set. Okay. Come back to your AX, AY here, and then average AX and AY. And here I have selected AX as a representative ledger, right? So if I save this time, system will allow. It is not doing. So it's okay. Now I'll in the sense like changes I have made just now, and this screen is open before the changes. So what is happening, guys? SM34 once again use this one and maintain. Click on position. AX AY is already code is already created. The only thing is we have to assign here. Click on new entry. AX and AY. Anyone you can select as a representative ledger, guys, because AX is having different fiscal year variant to the company code. AY is also having different fiscal year variant to the company code. In that case, this rule is applicable. If a ledgers have different fiscal year variant to the company code, then what is happening, guys? Any ledger can be representative ledger, right? So in this one, what is happening? Any ledger can be your representative ledger, right? If AX and AY, if anyone is using April to March and our company code is also using April to March, then what is happening, guys? Let's suppose this AY is using April to March and company code is also using April to March. In that case, AY only must be a representative ledger. Representative ledger. This is not what to say my guidance, guys. These all guidance are given by SAP itself. This is the standard guidance given by SAP. Okay, I'll just restore this one. A and B, A and B. Okay. If A is using same fiscal year variant to the company code and ledger, B is using a different fiscal year variant to the company code than ledger, A must be a representative ledger. Why? Because ledger A is using same fiscal year variant to the company code. So here in this case, what is happening? If AY is using same fiscal year variant to the company code, then AY must be a representative ledger. But since both are using different fiscal year variant to the company code, if all the ledgers have different fiscal year variant to the company code, then any ledger can be a representative ledger, right? Any ledger can be here a representative ledger. So AX I have selected a representative ledger and just save it. Now it should allow us to save. Yes, look at here, it got saved, right? And again, whatever the things I have explained here, like representative ledger, a complete explanations. Again, practically we are going to test, right? I'll tell you guys, this is what the benefit. Of course, it takes too much time. The things which can be explained in just 2 minutes, if practically I have to execute, it is going to take 20 minutes, right? But what is happening, guys? This is how you guys are going to be. My students are going to be SAP consultant. So that in future, of course, like if somebody asks during interview, no need to mug up the question and answers. If you are having a perfect understanding, you will be able to understand the questions, and then you will be able to answer the questions. You keep on mugging up the question and answers and all, you don't know what kind of questions are going to be asked by interviewer in a same topic, right? Let's suppose if you talk about scenario based questions, scenario could be anything, right? One question can be asked in 20 different way. So that you guys will be able to understand only if you have to, if you are able to understand this. If we talk about representative ledger, right? So of course, multiple questions can be derived from a single topic. How many people are going to answer? Hardly 1%. right? Anyway, so now what is happening, guys? So we have that error is solved and we are able to create our ledger group. So this is what the solution, in the sense that inconsistency was because of the changes in the fiscal year variant, right? That somebody has changed the setting and that is why some inconsistency was created here in the system, and that is why we were also facing the issue. So this is the solution, guys. In future, whenever you guys are going to face such kind of issues, then you have to check the same thing which I have shown here.